A long time ago, during the Han Dynasty, there lived a gentle and thoughtful boy named Huang Xiong. He was only 9 years old but already very smart and caring. Huang Xiong's mother had passed away when he was little, leaving him and his father alone in a small village surrounded by green hills and flowing rivers. Although their life was simple, Huang Xiong loved his father more than anything. He helped with house chores, fetched water from the river, and even prepared simple meals. Every day, he tried his best to make his father happy. One winter, the cold winds blew fiercely from the mountains. Snow covered the rooftops, and the river froze solid. Inside their little wooden house, the air was icy, and even the thick blankets could not keep out the chill. Huang Xiong worried about his elderly father. Father is old, he thought. How can he sleep well in such a freezing bed? He knew that a good night's rest was important for his father's health. After thinking hard, Huang Xiong came up with an idea. Every night, before his father went to sleep, Huang Xiong would slip into the cold bed first. He would curl up under the blankets, letting his small body warm the icy sheets. Sometimes his little hands and feet turned red from the cold, and his teeth chattered, but Huang Xiong never complained. When his father came to bed later, the bedding was already warm and comfortable. When summer arrived, the weather changed completely. The sun burned hot in the sky, and the nights were humid and stuffy. Huang Xiong worried again. Father will feel too hot to sleep well. This time, he found a different way to help. Before bedtime, Huang Xiong would take a bamboo fan and gently wave it over the bed, driving away the heat. Sometimes he fanned the bed for a long time until the sheets felt cool and fresh. For a long time, Huang Xiong's father didn't know what his son was doing. One night, he woke up and found Huang Xiong fanning the bed with sweat dripping from his forehead. Another time, he discovered his son lying on the bed shivering before he came to sleep. Tears filled his eyes. He gently took Huang Xiong's hands and said, "My dear child, you are still so young, yet you think so deeply for me. You work so hard just to make me comfortable." Huang Xiong smiled brightly and said softly, "I only want you to sleep well, father." Soon, the whole village heard about Huang Xiong's devotion. Neighbors admired his thoughtfulness and told their own children to learn from him. "Such a young boy," they said, "and yet his heart is so kind and respectful." Even travelers passing through the village heard of his story. People began to call Huang Xiong one of the most filial children in the land. As Huang Xiong grew older, he became well known not only for his kindness but also for his intelligence. He studied hard, learned poetry and literature, and impressed many teachers with his wisdom. Later, Huang Xiong became a respected scholar, but he never forgot the lessons of love and respect he learned as a child. No matter where he went or how successful he became, he always treated his father with the same gentle care. Huang Xiong's story teaches us an important lesson: true love comes from small actions. We don't need wealth or power to show our care. Even the simplest things, like warming a bed or fanning a pillow, can carry the greatest love when done with sincerity. That is why Huang Xiong is remembered as one of the 24 filial exemplars in Chinese history. His devotion continues to inspire children and families, reminding us to cherish and care for the ones we love.
谢谢大家收看，创作不易，喜欢我们影片可以订阅支持我们，我们下一期再见。